Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, and in this video I'm going to be reading an open letter to Kansas City UBF. I actually published this open letter back in 2 years ago in 2018 on the UB Friends 2.0 website, but as you know, it's been decommissioned. So I'm not only have I republished it here on the UB Informed website, but now I'm also making a video on it, just reading it word by word. Don't worry, put a link in the description below, as well as other crucial information as well. So let's get right into it. Right, and also to Mr. JR, apologize for not getting this video out a lot sooner. And here we go. Kansas City UBF, an open letter to the church. This is just the title I put. Everything else is written by the former member. Dear Missionary Martin, when I brought to your attention the negative / disturbing things being said about UBF, you told me to quote unquote judge according to what I see. This write-up is my reply to what I saw and what I see. First off, what I saw was a Christian fellowship on the outside, which at times appeared awkward, but I thought it was my mind or the devil trying to deceive me. In time, I got over those awkward feelings and actively tried to seek out the will of Christ in your quote-unquote ministry. I was excited for a chance to fellowship with believers across racial / national lines. I saw a close-knit / family-oriented group, which I thought was dedicated to family, as it was claimed to be dedicated to Jesus Christ. I believe what you, Noah, and Matt were preaching was the gospel of Christ. Simply put, I saw a group of people whom, despite differences, I cared about and wanted to struggle with at the time. Even though I'm not the family-oriented type, I admired UBF for this family-type atmosphere because I was shell-shocked and excited to see a biblical image of the family. But my hope was shattered when on March 8, 2015, I was moved by what I believed to be the Holy Spirit, at least I assume, to do some research and see what kind of church I was part of. The things I discovered were disturbing to say the least. I found all sorts of claims by ex-members of people who claim your dear leader, Samuel Lee. So, side note, he's referring to the founder of UBF. Destroyed marriages / families, forced women to have abortions, as well as orchestrated many criminal acts that have led to sexual abuse as well as suicides. Upon doing research, people have had a lot to say about UBF. Unfortunately, it has been mostly negative. Although the claims made against UBF, including the criminal acts, have been undocumented, I must say I agree when people claim UBF is 100% denial whether these allegations are brought up, due to the response I received from you when inquiring about these issues. I will never understand why the constant denial when numerous people in the Christian secular world have written about their experiences in UBF all over the world via blogs, social media, books, etc. In contrast, what I see in UBF now that I have had some clarity is the same thing Jesus Christ saw with the religious leaders of his day. Matthew chapter 23 verse 27. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto witted sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and all uncleanliness. To be honest, I don't see a Bible-believing church. Instead, I see a Bible cult who does not have the truth of Jesus Christ, but has a form of godliness and denies its power. How else can you teach works based on salvation when the Apostle Paul says, by grace are ye saved, not works, it is the gift of God, lest any man should boast, and that is all. I pretty much have seen in UBF boasting self-righteousness. As far as the disturbing things I read about this so-called quote-unquote ministry, the fact that you have much less the higher-ups in UBF will not give an honest answer about these allegations leads me to believe that you are either assisting in this cover-up or somehow involved yourself, but only the Almighty knows for sure. By the way, before you go into your UBFism pseudo-righteousness denunciation ritual, remember you asked me what I see, and this is my reply, until some evidence proves otherwise. Which is why I've decided to cut all ties with this ministry due to the lack of adhering to biblical principles. I wish to have no further contact with any of you, and if it's the will of the Almighty that we have fellowship or unity, it will be in His time and His alone. Oh, and P.S. I know the real reason Shepard, Matthew, and Mac left your ministry, and to be honest, I can't blame them. There are some excerpts from Matthew attached. If you want more, go to ubfriends.org or ubfriends.net. I know me and Matt have our fair share of tension, but I must give him credit for having the testicular fortitude to speak out on issues that I couldn't see or keep to myself. And that was the end to the open letter. And fun fact, so Kansas City is led by UBF chapter director Noah Ray. He is actually the wife of Sweetie Ray, and Sweetie Ray is actually, she is the same person who actually shepherded Tom Brown in this story. Recently, the story's been taken down, but luckily it has been archived over the years. Most recently in 2019. For some reason, the 2019 link doesn't work, but here you go. Yes, Sweetie Ray. Well, yes. And to show you that I'm not making this up, let's go to the UBF website. .org. Location. Country. United States. Please, the third one. Okay, no. I went too far. There we go. See, Kansas City. I have a theory to why UBF did this the way they did, and also, if you notice that the locations, they actually remove all the addresses. Like, by address I mean like the address of the location. However, you can still see the leader's name and their email and sometimes their website, but the address to the chapter has been removed. I'll talk about that in a future video on why they did that, because before, in the old UBF.org website, you can actually see the address of every single chapter, but they've removed that. So yeah, so Kansas City, Noah Ray. Right? Yes, he is the husband of Sweetie Ray. Right? And this is the Tom Brown story. This was featured in Churches That Abuse by chapter 6. Hold on. Churches that abuse. By Ronald Enroth. From this book. But you don't need to buy the book or get the whole book to read about UBF. It's chapter 5. But I'll put a link in the description, all the description to this website where you can read the whole thing. And that's pretty much it for this video. So any questions, comments, concerns, or anything else that I miss, or anything if you want to add on to, I'll leave it in the comment section down below. And until next time.